Everyone, this is Cynthia, psychic and astrologer. So, this is going to be the weekly horoscope for February 16th through February 22nd. So, let's get started. Aries. Now, as you begin the full moon in Leo, it will actually fall in your fifth house of love, children, and creative projects. Now, this full moon will actually connect very well with Venus and Mars. Venus and Mars is currently in your career house. Now, when we think creativity, which is a great connection with Venus and Mars, many times we think, design, decorating. But being that Venus and Mars is currently in your career house, this could actually be a few things from creative projects or even collaborating and working with others to put a project together for your job or your career. Now, yes, there could be the possibility of finding love or falling in love with someone you are working with, whether it's a coworker, maybe it's a colleague, or could be maybe a client or customer. There could even be those possibilities too. Now, being that it's in the fifth house, yes, it increases creativity levels, very social time for you. So maybe you build connections by building new friendships and connections. And this could actually be very positive for making new friends, maybe from work, or even building new collaborations. This could also be a time to spend time with children in a sport or hobby. Maybe you also hear news of a baby on the way, or just find yourself around creative projects that could also relate with children. Maybe writing a children's book, for instance. So, the next 2 weeks is actually going to be a great time for you to work hard, but also at the same time, this could be a great time for love and relationships. Maybe you tell someone that you love them and that you feel a great connection to them, or maybe you're opening up the door to meet someone new. Now, Jupiter and Uranus connect very well on February 17th. You may be hearing me talk about Jupiter and Uranus for a while here, but I feel that this can actually be positive for career and financial opportunities. This could open up the door for you, especially if you're looking to advance in your career or maybe be open to new projects and new opportunities. Now, the sun will be entering your 12th house of secrets and solitude on February 18th. This is actually a great time for resting, relaxing, focusing on building, new ways to further your career, but also to discard and get rid of what has not been working for you. Maybe this is a time to get rid of unhealthy habits and people from your life. Now, could also be a great time for your health and well being by exercising and losing weight, maybe even focusing on how to get healthier. If, maybe it could also indicate, you know, getting rid of and discarding bad habits. So that's going to be for the next 4 weeks. Overall, the energy of the week and actually the next 2 weeks because of this full moon is actually very positive and very optimistic, especially because you have Venus and Mars, Jupiter and Uranus that are connecting very well with this full moon. And so the next couple weeks are very beneficial for you that could open up the doors and also build great opportunities for your career and also social connections that maybe they start from your work. Maybe you build new friendships and connections. And this could also lead to great collaborations for your work and work opportunities. Taurus. So the full moon on February 16th will fall in your fourth house of home. Now, the next 2 weeks can actually bring a time for you to relocate, renovate, or make changes around the home. Now, one thing that I like is that with this full moon, Venus and Mars actually connects very well. And this could actually help with decorating, designing, if you're looking maybe to decorate a room, paint a room, you'd actually notice some great creativity shining through for you these next couple weeks. So that could actually be very positive. If you're looking to purchase a home, especially maybe to do a new build or new construction, you might actually see your creativity level increase during that time because it's like putting a house project together. But I feel that the next 2 weeks could also be a great time to make some repairs or renovations, maybe to plan a move. Now, one of the things that I feel is looking very positive for you is that this can open up great opportunities for the long term future. And this could actually be a very good time for you, especially when it comes to, the future of the home and maybe where you want to settle down at the end. Because I feel there will be some connection to career, this could maybe be an indication of future career opportunities and where you want to settle down at the end. So the next 2 weeks is actually gonna be a very beneficial time for you. Maybe you're just making some changes around the home. There could even be the possibility of, moving in with someone, especially if you're thinking taking the next step of a relationship, and maybe now it's time to plan, moving in together. So great opportunities, creativity. The creativity levels are gonna definitely increase for the next couple weeks, and I think this could be a very positive time for you with that. Now, interesting enough, Jupiter and Uranus connect well on the 17th. The energy of this day really began about a good 10 days ago, and Uranus is currently in your sign. So, this could actually be a positive indication of building social connections. Maybe this could be related with career or even building new friendships for the long term future. What I like about the energy is that it can open up even financial opportunities for you, especially if you're looking to build connections like a clientele, if you happen to be like in real estate or sales of any sort where you have to build those connections. And this could be very beneficial for you for the long term. If not, it's a very positive time for you for just career and financial opportunities that could be very positive and beneficial for the long term. Now, the sun is going to be entering your 11th house of friendships, groups, and organizations on February 18th. Now, the next 4 weeks, it's a very positive and social time for you. So the next 4 weeks can bring a time for you to build connections, uh, get involved in social events. Maybe you put together an event or party, or maybe you find yourself going to events or parties like weddings and birthday parties and so forth. But the overall energy is a very positive social time. Again, it could be a time to build connections for your career. And the next few weeks could be very good, where it might even bring you financial opportunities or easily more money in the long term. So, one of the things that I like for you, because you're always thinking about the future, long term gains, long term opportunities, that I think this could actually be a very positive time for you where opportunities that could really benefit you, it could really be positive where you actually are focusing about building more stability and security there. And this week, starting with the full moon, I think could really pay off in the long term. A lot of it, I think it's just opening up doors and opportunities for you to do well. And a lot, I'm going to say, I think it's just going to be beneficial for you. As we get later on in the year, finances and building financial security will take over for about a good 7, 8 months starting in August. And I think this is really going to open up the door for you where opportunities to build more financial security are just going to increase later on in the year. So, definitely a lot of it begins with this full moon, and I think could open up a lot of great doors for you. Gemini. So the full moon on February 16th will actually fall in your third house of short trips, communication, siblings, and neighbors. Now, the next 2 weeks is actually going to be a very active time for you because the next 2 weeks, I feel you're going to be seeing an increase of emails, text messages, and phone calls. But I also feel you might find yourself actually taking some quick short trips out of town or someplace nearby. Now, if you are single and looking to meet someone new, Venus and Mars are actually connecting very well during this full moon. And this could actually be a great time for you to meet someone new, build a great connection with someone. If you happen to be going on dating sites or dating apps, you could actually meet somebody significant during this time. Now, with Jupiter and Uranus actually connecting well the next day, this could actually open up opportunities to really feel a greater connection with someone that could possibly be living a little bit of a distance from you. So that could be an indication of having to take some short trips, maybe having to do some traveling just to spend time with them. Now, the energy is actually very positive and very productive, and I feel this could actually be very beneficial, but I think it's also going to possibly create some sacrifice. And it just kind of depends because if there is somebody that you are spending time with that is not living close by, it could depend. I mean, maybe for instance, the place you're looking to uh, maybe move to could be in a place where this person is living at or living close by. So it may not really be such a concern or issue for you. Now, this could actually even be a great time to see communication really improve and increase with others. And this is a great time if you're looking to put a creative project together, like something relating with a book, like any kind of writing, maybe even kind of music or movies or anything like that, that could actually be very beneficial for you. Um, I really feel, if anything, that it is a very positive time to really focus on building that connection, to really be open to meeting somebody or even building connections with family and friends. You might actually even find yourself just building connections or reconnecting with family members you've lost contact with and actually making time to spend time with them. This could actually even be a great time to, really even focus on maybe ancestry. One of the things I have noticed when people kind of go through this like reconnecting, that it increases, genealogy and ancestry research. Maybe you discover different types of relatives that maybe you didn't even know were out there. And this could really open up the door for you to rebuild some connections there. The overall energy of the week is actually looking pretty good. It's a more social week for you. Actually, I'm going to increase it. It's a more social 2 weeks for you. And I think this is a really great time of opportunity to, like I said, either reconnect or build new connections. The other thing, too, that I did want to put out there is this could actually increase studying and getting into some studies. If you're looking maybe to take some classes or courses to further your career, maybe even to be certified, this could actually be a great time for you. Sometimes it doesn't necessarily have to be to get certified, but maybe doing your own research and studying about a certain topic of interest. And this could actually be a time just for your own knowledge or for you to build more knowledge for yourself. So I feel this is actually a really great time and an opportunity there that I think would be very positive and very beneficial for you, even if it is for your own peace of mind or to help you with your career. But this is actually a great time where you will be very centered and focused and really accomplish a lot for you to advance and even get ahead for the future. Cancer. So the full moon on February 16th will fall in your second house of earned income. The next 2 weeks is actually going to be a great time for you to possibly make more money or run into great opportunities that could bring you more money. You may receive a raise or an opportunity or a job opportunity or a job offer. So Venus and Mars connects very well during this full moon. So this could be a great time and great opportunities, financial opportunities. Now, on February 17th, Jupiter and Uranus actually connects very well during that will actually be in effect with this full moon. Now, you may have been already hearing me talk about Jupiter and Uranus, but I feel that this could actually be a very beneficial time. Like if you're looking to change jobs or looking to run into other greater opportunities for more money, the next 2 weeks could actually be very beneficial for you. The sun will enter your ninth house of long distance trips, foreign people, and places on February 18th. The next 4 weeks will bring a time for you to possibly travel long distance, maybe make plans for long distance travel, or others from afar come to visit you. Now, this could actually even be a time for you to study and learn a new topic of interest, maybe enter college or university, maybe even take on classes and courses to further your career. This could actually even be a time to study about the law, maybe have to deal with issues with courts or the law. So, this is actually going to be more of a studious time for you than anything else. Now, the only thing that I would say is that these next few weeks are actually going to be very beneficial, great opportunities for you. This could actually be even a great time for you to maybe learn a new topic of interest to advance your career. I feel the next week, and actually the next couple weeks, it's actually going to be very beneficial for you, especially if you're looking maybe to build financial security and stability for your career. If you're open to maybe advancing your career or maybe taking on new studies that could actually help you build more financial security with the full moon on February 16th, that could actually be very beneficial for career opportunities and to make more money. I think that the next couple weeks are going to be positive for you. That could bring you more financial security for the long term. If you're looking to make more side income, I would say keep an eye these next couple weeks, whether it's maybe even working from home or being open to other opportunities that could help you build for the long term. This could actually even pay off for you. You might even be open to new ways to build even side income that could actually pay off greatly and I think could even bring you more financial security in the future. Now for Leo. So the full moon on February 16th is actually going to fall in your own sign and house. This is great news, obviously, for Leos. You can expect some praise and recognition and even some attention these next 2 weeks. But what's even more positive is Venus and Mars. Now, Venus and Mars is actually building a great conjunction during these next 2 weeks. What I like about this new full moon is that it actually is looking very, very positive to enhance your creativity level. Now, what's interesting is that Venus and Mars is actually in your sixth house of work, service, and health. So the next 2 weeks could actually build a great opportunity for work and work projects. This could actually even bring about great opportunities to build on a project and really put together a great creative and artistic project. Now, what's interesting is that this also falls in your sixth house of health and wellness. So, this could actually be a time of focusing on your image. And your image could be maybe losing weight, focusing on your own health and well being, and maybe how people view you. Now, this could actually be a time of work and work opportunities. This could actually be a time for you to focus on getting healthier and taking care of any health related issues. The energy of the full moon is very positive and very active, and this could bring about great opportunities for you to advance in your career. This could also just bring about more work projects and more work opportunities for you to make more money. You may also decide to pursue greater opportunities to make more money. And there's also more. Now, on February 17th, Jupiter and Uranus actually bring about a great connection. You may have been hearing me talk about Jupiter and Uranus already, but um, Uranus is currently in your career house. Jupiter is currently in your eighth house. The eighth house is a house of joint resources, taxes, credit cards, and loans. Uranus is in your career house that could open up opportunities for you to advance in your career. Now, with this full moon, the energy of the full moon is 2 weeks. Jupiter and Uranus, I always tell everyone, keep an eye 10 days before and 10 days after. This could bring about a great opportunity to advance in your career, build a great career opportunity, or be open to building new opportunities that could help advance your career and make you more money. This could also bring about a job that just opens up opportunities to make extra side income, maybe through bonuses, commissions, taxes, credit, gifts, rewards. It doesn't have to be through earned income. This could be side income. So the next 2 weeks are actually looking really, really positive opportunities that I think will be there for you. Now, on February 18th, the sun will be entering your eighth house of joint resources, taxes, credit cards, and loans. So the next 4 weeks can bring a time where you're focusing on taxes, credit, loans, maybe having to take care of your taxes, pay some financial obligations. There could also be the opportunity of having to take care of any financial obligations. But this could also be a time to budget and save for the future, start focusing on savings, advancing. Maybe you take on work that brings about bonuses and commissions. So, these next few weeks is actually going to be a very beneficial time for you. This could open up opportunities. It could just be a time to take care of some financial obligations. This could also be a great time for you to advance in your career, but focus on building for the long term. I feel that with this full moon starting on February 16th, that is in your own sign, opens up opportunities that could focus on you, your well being, what you need to do to take care of yourself. But also, there could be a time where finances and financial opportunities will be there for you. And so it's just going to be about what you want to do to take advantage of the energy that is going to be working to your behalf that could easily open up great connections and great opportunities for the long term, or if anything, for the even for the next 4 weeks, at the least the next 4 weeks. Virgo. So the full moon on February 16th will fall in your 12th house of secrets and solitude. Now, when we think the 12th house, we think about getting rid of unhealthy habits or people from your life. We think of discarding, letting go of the old to make way for the new. Now, what I like about this full moon, which will the energy lasts 2 weeks, is that it makes a great connection with Venus and Mars, but also a great connection with Jupiter and Uranus. Now, with Venus and Mars, is actually in your fifth house of love, creativity, and children. Now, Jupiter is currently in your partnership house, and Uranus is currently in your ninth house. So the energy could open up the opportunity of love and building great connections for the long term. But this could also be a time where you're focusing on, your creativity levels, whether it's going back to school, maybe even pursuing education or taking classes and courses to further your career. This could actually even be a time where you may even be open to pursuing a new career path or a new path in your life. Now, I've seen around this time the sense of, for many people, the sense of moving or relocating or changing jobs and relocating in another state or another city. This could open up the doors for you to be open to advancing in your career, but being open to other areas of, the country or even into another country. And I feel this could actually broaden your horizons, be open to doing something new and learning something new. This could also bring about a time to be open to broadening yourself in what I tend to describe as people that get into marketing and publishing, whether it's publishing a book, music, movies, videos, or even other types of creative kind of projects that might be putting you in a situation to decide to be open to other aspects of your career or career path. One of the things that I do notice is that this could actually be a time where you may be open to trying something different that maybe you felt you have not uh, pursued because maybe you put other parts of your life first, like raising children, being there for family. And now you feel like it's time for you to focus on what you want for yourself to make yourself happy. And this could be a time where you finally start putting the plans and the projects and just building that route for you to build a greater creative project. Now, on February 18th, the sun will be entering your partnership house. And this would actually be a time where the next 4 weeks can be focused on partnerships and relationships. This could actually be a time for you to maybe collaborate and work with others to further your career. This could also be a time for you to focus on building greater connections for yourself. And this could be, like I said, either collaborating or working with others. Yes, this could actually be also about meeting somebody on a personal level, like someone you build a great commitment and maybe one day get engaged or get married. But this could actually also be a time of collaborations and working with others to further your career. The energy of the next 2 weeks, and if anything, the energy of the next 4 weeks, is actually going to be very great for you when it comes to personal life, relationships, but also broadening your goals and where you want to be at for the future. That could open up a lot of opportunities for the future. And I think, if anything, it's really going to be a great time for you to be open to something new. And even if it's just starting the small steps to build towards that direction, this could actually help in just um, breaking that ground for you to start moving ahead and moving towards that direction. Libra. So the full moon on February 16th will actually fall in your 11th house of friendships, groups, and organizations. Now, you are a very social sign, and because of this full moon, there's no exceptions. So, the next 2 weeks can actually bring a time for you to be social and outgoing, build new connections, meet new people. Maybe you attend events or parties, or maybe you put together an event or party with Venus and Mars and Jupiter and Uranus all connecting well with each other. I think this is going to be a great, pleasant time for you where you will feel just being social and outgoing. Yeah, if you want to be open to meeting somebody new, going out on dating dates, and maybe just even building new connections, I think this is actually going to be a great time for you. Now, with the sun entering your sixth house of work, service, and health on February 18th, the next 4 weeks is actually going to be a time for you to work hard for the money and take care of tedious tasks and projects. So, this is actually going to also be a time for you to exercise, lose weight, take care of your health and well being. If this is actually a time for you to work hard, but also be open to new opportunities that could bring you more money, this could actually be a great time for you to build opportunities and security there. And this could actually be a great time for you to build these great connections. So it's a very positive social time for you, great time to build new connections. If you are, let's say, maybe like in real estate, I think these next couple weeks is actually going to be great for you to put events to get together and build a new clientele. But overall, the energy is actually very positive just to build social connections and meet new people, or just be open to seeing who's out there and what's out there. And I think the energy of the next few weeks is also great. Like I said, to take care of your health, your well being, and just to focus on you. Scorpio. So the full moon on February 16th will fall in your career house. The next 2 weeks is actually going to bring a time for you to possibly gain through a promotion, advancement, or an opportunity maybe even to build a business or side business. Now, with Venus and Mars actually connecting very well with this full moon, this can actually really be positive and great for you, where maybe you get involved in something online. Maybe you decide to take classes and courses to further your career. And the only reason why I say that is because Venus and Mars are currently traveling in your third house of communication, transportation, but it also relates to studies. So, unless your career is requiring you to do a lot of traveling or maybe taking a lot of short trips, there could actually be a time where maybe you decide to take some classes and courses to further your career, maybe to get certified, or maybe you decide to go back to school to take some classes that could help you get advance in your career. Now, with Jupiter and Uranus actually connecting well on the 17th, this will actually also affect the full moon. Now, Uranus is currently in your partnership house, and Jupiter is in your fifth house. So, yeah, it could easily relate to creativity, collaborating, and working with others to further your career. Now, the only thing, if anything, that I would say, because I feel it's more related with career and opportunities to make money, there could be the possibility of something being related with love life and relationships. But it kind of feels like anything that's going on right now would be in how you can advance and how to build greater connections and opportunities for yourself and how to build more long term income. Um, there could be, like I said, collaborations and working with others. There might even be the opportunity or the possibility that maybe your partner has to relocate for work. And so this could actually obviously affect the two of you, especially if, they happen to find a really good opportunity that brings them more money. And for you, maybe it gives you a little more flexibility to find work. Now, the sun actually enters your fifth house of love, children, and creative projects on February 18th. So the next 4 weeks is actually looking really positive and very good for, yes, love and relationships, but it's also a more social time. You may actually find yourself enjoying more entertainment like music, movies, videos, um, maybe even spending more time with children. So the energy is actually very productive in that sense. It's a great social time for you. So you're probably going to be seeing an increase of invites, whether it's family, friends, maybe you put together an invite to put together a party or an event. I mean, it's a very social time for you. Now, obviously, with this full moon that we're dealing with, that it's more related with career and career opportunities. The sun is actually going to be more related with socializing, entertainment, working and collaborating with others to, you know, whether it's career wise, whether it's just building connections, friendships, family. The energy is very social for you, especially these next few weeks. If anything, I think it's just going to be a great time for you to connect more so with family and friends, maybe even run into old friends and old family members that you've lost contact with. So, either way, it's a very positive time, very social time. And I think you'll like the overall energy and the connection that's looking really good for the next few weeks. Sagittarius. So the full moon on February 16th will fall in your ninth house of long distance trips, foreign people, and places. This will actually be a time for you to possibly take a trip, plan a trip, maybe even others from afar come to visit you. This could actually even be a time for you to take on some classes and courses to further your career, enter college or university, maybe even take some classes to get certified to move forward in your career. This could actually even be a time for you to deal with any kind of legal or court situations. Now, because you are dealing with um, this full moon, it could actually even bring about a situation to a completion or to an end. What I do like is that Venus and Mars connect well in your second house of earned income. This could actually bring about opportunities for you to advance in your career and even make more money. Jupiter and Uranus actually connect very well also during this full moon, and it could open up opportunities again to advance in your career or be open to new opportunities for the future. This could actually relate to you actually building even a side income, a business venture, or being open to other prospects to build financial stability and security. So, overall, the energy is actually going to be very positive and very productive, and it could actually bring you great opportunities and great connections. Now, the sun is actually going to be entering your fourth house of home on February 18th. So, the next 4 weeks is actually a time for you to relocate, renovate, or make changes around the home. This could actually be a great time for you to decorate or design a room in an area of the home. This could also be a great time to purchase home furniture or home accessories. You may also be focusing on a parental figure, maybe like a mother, a father, or just parents or someone who you look at like a parental figure or a mentor or a guide. The energy of the next few weeks is very positive for the home. Maybe you start a home business. This could actually be a great time for you to pursue great opportunities and great ventures for the long term. And I feel this could be a great time for you to do well in your career and pursue new ventures and new opportunities. Capricorn. So the full moon on February 16th will fall in your eighth house of joint resources, taxes, credit cards, and loans. Now, the next 2 weeks is actually a time that could possibly be beneficial for you financially. This could bring about positive financial gains through taxes, credit cards, and loans. Now, Venus and Mars actually connect well for you in your own sign. This could actually bring about great opportunities for you that could be beneficial. For instance, if you're looking to finance a house or a vehicle, this could actually benefit and work out for you, especially with Jupiter and Uranus actually being very positive during this full moon. Now, this could actually even be a time for you to pay off a debt or loan. It could actually bring about even positive financial gains or opportunities through bonuses and commissions, gifts, and rewards. The next 2 weeks is actually a beneficial time, and it could be a very positive, productive time for you that could open up the doors for opportunities for you to advance in your career and bring about some other positive type of gains, whether it's financially or even through material opportunities. Now, the sun will enter your third house of short trips, communication, siblings, and neighbors on February 18th. The next 3 weeks, the next 4 weeks is actually going to be a time for you to see an increase of short trips around town or out of town. You may also notice an increase of um, text messages, phone calls, and emails with family and friends. This is also a great time for you to be studious, learn something new. If you're looking maybe to take on some new classes and courses to further your career, this would actually even be a really great time for you. This could easily open up the door for you to advance in your career and be open to new opportunities for the long term. But I feel that these next few weeks are going to be a very beneficial time for you to focus on, like I said, from financial opportunities, possibly the home, relating to the home. Maybe you gain through a tax refund or other financial opportunities or gains, maybe through a gift or reward. And this could actually even be a time like a relief. Um, for instance, maybe if you're dealing with any kind of legal issue connected with child support or alimony, maybe now you don't have to deal with that anymore. So this could be a very beneficial time for you, but also a great time to see an increase of communication with others. Maybe you purchase a new vehicle or computer, and a time to move forward and focus on what you feel needs to work best for you. Aquarius. So the full moon on February 16th will fall in your partnership house. The next 2 weeks can actually bring about a great time for you to meet someone new, maybe build a partnership, maybe get engaged or get married, or a partner that could help further your career. So this partner could actually be someone personal or professional. Now, Venus and Mars actually connect very well for you, and even Jupiter and Uranus. And the energy of all these planets are actually very positive for opportunities to find love and fall in love. Like I said, get engaged, get married, or build and collaborate with others. Like I said, on a project, work project, or to further your career. You might just be collaborating, working with others, maybe to work on a work project at home. So, a home related project like a renovation. The energy is very positive these next couple weeks. Great opportunities, great connections there. Now, the sun will enter your second house of earned income on February 18th. The energy of the next 4 weeks is actually very positive for more money. And if you're looking for a new job, the next 4 weeks are very positive to find more work or a new job opportunity or even get a raise. This could actually be even a beneficial time for you financially through taxes, credit, loans. So this could actually open up the door and great opportunities for you to build more for the long term. But the energy is actually very positive for you, for your career, and also a great time to work with others or maybe build a great long term commitment or connection with someone close to you. Pisces, the full moon on February 16th will fall in your sixth house of work, service, and health. The next 2 weeks is a time for you to take care of tedious tasks and projects. This could also be a time for you to focus on your health and well being. This could actually be a time for you to focus on getting healthier, maybe eating more healthier, or even taking care of some health related issues. Now, Venus and Mars actually connect very well for you in your 11th house of friendships, groups, and organizations. But Jupiter and Uranus also connect very well for you during this time. Jupiter is currently in your own sign. Uranus is currently in your third house. So the energy overall of this full moon is actually very positive and very productive. Now, I can understand when we think sometimes a full moon that we think sometimes something could work out against you than for you. But the energy of this full moon is actually very positive. So if you have to deal with anything, especially on a health related issue, a work related issue, I feel it would actually benefit you more in the long run. So if you have any kind of concerns, I don't know if I would say I would be too worried, but I can understand if you do have any kind of concerns or anxieties or stress that it will not last too long. Now, the sun will be entering your own sign and house on February 18th. The energy of the next 4 weeks is a great time for you to receive praise and recognition for your hard work. This can actually be also a great time for you to work hard, focus on where you want to be at in the future, and focus on your own personal wants and needs. This is also a great time for you to um, build on your career, whether it's going back to school, taking some classes or courses that could help further your career. But the energy is about you and your personal wants and needs. This could actually even be a time for you to focus on um, your how people view you, whether it's getting a new haircut, maybe how you present yourself to others. And this could actually even be a great time for you to focus on if something hasn't been working properly, maybe now time to make a change or focus on taking on a different perspective to take on just a different view on things. Overall, the energy is very positive here, very beneficial for you. If you're looking for more work, finding more ways to make more money, I feel these next couple weeks is actually going to be very beneficial for you. And then on I believe I want to say somewhere between the 3rd, 4th, and the 5th. Actually, it's March 5th. The Sun and Jupiter are going to connect very well in your sign. And this could bring very great opportunities there. But as we get closer to that time, like the 3rd and the 4th, the energy starts to strengthen. So there could be great opportunities there for you. So you definitely got a lot to look forward to. Focus on the opportunities that are there. This could actually bring about a great time and a great opportunity for you for work and for, like I said, health opportunities that could help you get stronger or maybe take on a new health regimen for the future.